poppin' squad? Is your boy Jesimein, and welcome to my first official Borderlands 3 video on my channel. I'm excited for this game, man. I've been grinding my ass off, bro. When I say I have went harder than I've ever done since Division 2, bro, like I've been going crazy. So the reason I've been going crazy is because you guys know I make builds on looter shooters. That's just my thing. That's always been my go-to. I want to be as OP as possible, and I want to be able to help people get to that point. So I've been watching a lot of videos on Borderlands 3 and what people think is the best or not the best. And from playing it, mind you, I got like 2 characters to level 50 in like a day and a half, like nonstop, right? So I understand the game. I've already fleshed it out. I've seen every type of combination. I've spoken to a lot of people who are like mains on everyone, like Mo's mains, like Vayne mains, you know what I'm saying, like Beastmaster mains, and I've talked to them, got everybody's opinion, and tried it out myself, and came to the conclusion that by far, no questions asked, Flak is by far the strongest Vault Hunter you can choose right now for all content as of right now. And the reason is because his crit abilities are just surreal, right? And in this game, it's not necessarily like a crit chance. When you hit headshots, you're hitting crits. So being able to hit your shots, especially on PC, it's ridiculous, right? So getting into it, my build, if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. I don't know necessarily how I want to do build videos, but if you guys want to use what you're basically watching this video, like, it's ridiculous, right? So the concept is you have ridiculous crit damage. Jacob's weapons hit extremely hard, single bullet. There's a million ways to run Flak just because he's so strong. But I found in all of my speed running and all this, like you see right here, boom, one shot, that's it. In all of my speed running and trying to go through Mayhem 3 and going through the survival thing and then going through like little runs like this, dungeon runs, I found that having ricochet bullets on Jacob's weapons are just ridiculously busted when you come out invisibility. And for the people who don't understand how Flak works, what makes him OP, or not OP, but really, really strong, if you want to say that. I don't have any devs watching me, so I don't got to worry about nerfs or anything. But he has invisibility ability that he gets 3 shots to get or to put out before he comes out of that invisibility, and they're guaranteed crits no matter what. So when you fuse that with the concept of a Jacob's weapon that is like a bolt action sniper rifle, you shoot like 5 or 6 like sniper bullets out everywhere, and it basically one taps, and they're all crits because of your ability. So you're basically shooting everything in that immediate area with like sniper splash damage with like the headshot modifier with all of your buffs, and it's nuts. So that's how I run my build right now. I have so much fun with it. Whenever I'm not sniping, I pull out my little revolver and just go crazy with it. This build concept with Flak and how the game is ran right now, Flak just does everything. His survivability is ridiculous because he can go invisible and revive teammates in crazy situations. He can also get self-revive because you have your pet, which is dope. And on top of that, your crit damage is just ridiculous with all of his different buffs. It doesn't matter how you run it, as long as you spec it to your green tree, pretty much you're going to be able to do crazy things. And then it's the weapons from that point. Borderlands 3 is more weapon-based build because there's so many different types of weapons in this game, and with the rolls, and depending how good you get, if you get god roll or something, it can really make or break a different type of build. I got lucky and got a really good sniper rifle. I was hoping I got, and I ended up getting it. And if you guys really want a build video in detail, like exactly how I run it, if you guys want to be able just to carry all your friends, I can definitely do that for you guys. You just let me know in the comments below. But on top of this, so for the people who are saying, well, this is better, I'm not saying Flak is the best, period. I'm just saying, if you're going for damage, if damage is your thing, and survivability and carrying, he is the best at that. Now, there's going to be situations, obviously, where the other Vault Hunters are going to excel at. I just think, overall, if you're a beginner, and if you're a person who just wants to come and just run through content, carry people, and have a farming character that's just going to be able to gather up legendaries, since you can share legendaries across your characters, you can use him as your farming character. Like, he can go through content, period, and he can carry people through content. Up until Mayhem 3, like, Mayhem 3 is technically quote-unquote the end game right now, and he runs through it. Like, you can almost one-tap bosses. Like, most of the time, if you have all your buffs up in situations, you can really one-tap bosses. Solo especially, like, it's not even a question. But if you're the person that just wants to come into Borderlands, get crazy amounts of loot, carry everybody, like, be the hero of your squad, you know what I'm saying? Be like, oh my gosh, this dude's so OP. This is the character you're going to want to run. And the build concept is basically go invisible, get you a Jacob's weapon. Or, I mean, any weapon, to be honest. Any weapon that has good damage is going to be crazy because of how powerful he is. But if you want to just, like, run through it, if you can hit your shots, man, like the setup I have is ridiculous. You can see right here on a level 51 boss, like, I almost took out half his health by myself before my teammates even came. Like, and then this is without me fully getting a real good god roll set up with class mods and all that stuff. Like, there's a lot I'm still gonna work on, but just for the fact, like, already, like, all the content in the game just gets ran through, and you can just see, like, it doesn't even matter. And his survivability is ridiculous because of his health regen. So overall, if you want a character that's gonna run you through all content, no problem, no sweat, you don't have to do anything really besides just shoot, he's gonna be the person that you're gonna choose. I promise you, don't choose anybody else if you're trying to collect legendaries. Get him to True Vault Hunter mode with Mayhem 3, get in there and just start farming everything, because it's gonna be extremely valuable, especially later when you're trying to wipe out these bosses. He could turn a freaking 20-minute boss fight into like a 35-second boss fight. So spec into it, especially if you have multiple, you're wiping all content in the game. And you're going to be able to self-revive, and you're going to be able to revive, and you're going to be able to put down a massive amount of damage, and you're going to be able to health regen. It's just so much going on that makes him the best Vault Hunter for content right now. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I want to start off simple. Hope you guys are interested. Let me know what kind of Borderlands 3 content you guys want below. If you want the build, if you want my main build, which is my Mo's, let me know. So it's been real. I love y'all. Your boy is out.